The first time I visited my fiance's family, I was on my way out when their son hit me with the biggest water balloon I'd ever seen in my life. But I cared about making a good impression. So I smiled, made a joke about it, and let it go. The second incident happened when they visited my house. That little troublemaker sat right next to me, and while I was pouring drinks, he reached over, grabbed the piece of meat from my plate, and ate it. And not just any piece of meat. It was the best piece my mom had cooked, using a special recipe she only makes for important occasions. But as usual, I laughed it off and let it slide. Then came the final incident. We were eating cake, and that little monkey threw my slice of cake right into my face. Of course, he wasn't about to sacrifice his own slice. And at that moment, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't keep smiling anymore. I grabbed him and started smacking his butt. And before I even realized what I was saying, I blurted out, "Looks like you inherited this annoying behavior from your dad, who still hasn't let us get married after all this time." When I finished disciplining him, I was thrown out of their house. Even my fiancée didn't say a single word. Then, 2 days later, she texted me saying she wanted to break up. Personally, I think his father should have taught his son some manners so this wouldn't have happened 3 separate times. Instead, I ended up doing some of the parenting when he wouldn't. But what about you? Would you have let the third one slide with a smile? Or would you have finally run out of patience?
And this is just a little thank you to all my new subscribers.